Kashozi Anthony, Council Kile Melvin, and Council Gimbo Zainab. And I would love to seek leave of this honorable court for the defense to also introduce themselves.
If it may please this honorable court.
Sorry about that, because
I'm Bobby Ashraf, appearing as a legal counsel on the defense side, and with me, with co-counsel Togo Wishan and co-counsel Paul Regan and co-counsel Boga Ismail. If it is my please, this honorable court, I pray that the prosecution may proceed.
Honorable Court, I'm Asimwe Macklin, appearing for the prosecution. Initiated the shoot on sight policy on whoever would approach the wall, and in November, various reports on starvation were reported, and then in December, also there was an outbreak of cholera. Because of the increased pressure, this made the President of the Republic of Temeria decide to enter into an agreement with the International Committee of the Red Cross and other parties, so that they would provide food and medical supplies to the eastern part of the city. Your Excellencies, that meant, with that, Red Gerald, that is the leader of the RLF, said that he would want to accompany the IRC while they're bringing the medical and food supplies. And due to that statement, it made Kalozanda Rivia to incite a shoot at will on anyone who set his or her eyes on Red Gerald. Your Excellencies, a convoy passed RLF at the checkpoint successfully, but then later on, some of the cars got the mud and later used the 1,000 quota. And when they used the 1,000 quota, Unit 52 fired to the convoy, and they wounded over 8 humanitarian personnel, and also left one with a leg being good that was going to be amputated. Your Excellencies. Your Excellencies, because of this act, there was delayed assistance to the people that were supposed to be helped, and because of that, on the 15th of July 2016, Colonel Zandarivia was put into custody of the International Criminal Court. Your Excellencies, I seek leave of this honorable court to proceed with establishing what an armed conflict is. Your Excellencies, the design.
Your Excellency, members of the Supreme Court, Susie Apple, appearing on the side of prosecution, and I appear before you to prosecute Olivia on count 2. Olivia is criminally responsible for the attacks made by Unit 2 or the ICRC convoy, and you said liable basing on the command responsibility as it is stipulated under Article 28A of the Rome Statute. So as the prosecution, Your Excellency, we proceed to prosecute Olivia basing on the elements of crime under Article 8, Clause 2, Paragraph 2, Line 3 of the elements of crime of the Rome Statute, Your Excellency. Element 1 of the elements of crime states that the perpetrator directed the attack. Your Excellency, it is not in dispute that Olivia is the commander of all tough units in the city of Divya, as stated under paragraph 20 of the facts, and rule 153 of the customary international humanitarian law holds commanders criminally responsible for every act done by his subordinates where they commit a crime and he has knowledge, or there is reason for him to know that his subordinates are about to commit a crime. From this, Your Excellency, it is on this basis that we hold him as the commander for the attack by Unit 52 on the ICRC convoy, as stated in the facts under paragraph 35. So, for the prosecution, arrival would hold Commander Livia for the attack on ICRC by his subordinates of Unit 52. We seek aid from three elements. One is that existence of a relationship of superior and subordinates. Your Excellency, in the prosecutor versus court held that the relationship of the superior and subordinate can be proved by showing formal or informal hierarchical relationship, and the power to prevent them from committing the crimes, and also the power to discipline them after committing the crimes. Your Excellency, there is no, the facts at hand clearly show that under paragraph 20, Your Excellency, Colonel Livia is the area commander of the tough units in Veren, and he has power over the subordinates as shown when he made an order under paragraph 28 that they should shoot on sight whenever they see already killed. On that basis, Your Excellency, we can make an inference that he would not have made the order if he was not the commander.
You say paragraph what?
As I said paragraph 28, Your Excellency.
Where they made which order? They made which order?
Colonel Livia made an order, all tough units in and around the Red Sea to fire at sight in case they see red Gerard.
When you look at those facts, they're saying fire at will. So according to you, what does fire at will mean?
Fire at will means that whenever they see red Gerard, they should shoot.
Are you sure?
Yes, Your
If
Excellency.
a person tells you do this at will, is that this person giving you a free question? You can either do it or refuse to do it.
But Your Excellency, whether or not it is at will, as I stated in the article, or even the Rule 153,
Prosecuting Canadian Arabia with respect to Directive 66 issued on 15th October 2013.
How many minutes?
Which is 7 minutes.
How many minutes did you allocate?
5 minutes.
Which is 5 minutes. So I'm prosecuting Canadian Arabia with respect to Directive 66 issued on 15th October 2013. For the war crime of declaring that no quarter will be given. Prosecution proceeds with basis of Rule 46 of customary international humanitarian law, which reiterates the crime I've just mentioned, declaring that no quarter will be given, and prosecution is also guided by the elements of crime provided under Article 8(2)(b) 12 of the Home Statute. So I pray that Your Excellencies allow me to proceed and enlighten you more on the elements of crime that are provided here under.
Proceed.
The first element is that the perpetrator declared the order that there shall be no survivors. So it is undisputed knowledge that the accused is the commander of the forces in question, which is clearly spelled out under paragraph 20 of the facts given. Paragraph 20, line 1. And prosecution thereafter prosecutes him on the basis of individual criminal responsibility provided under Article 35, Clause 3A of the Rome Statute. So addressing you back to the element in question, prosecution wants to address your minds to paragraph 20, where the TAF distributed leaflets to various places within the world, indicating that the RLF should surrender now or be prepared.
Prayers of the prosecution. If it so pleases the court, let it proceed.
How many minutes? How many minutes?
What do you mean?
Give us like 9%. 3 minutes.
Proceed.
Under count 1, with respect to cuttings of supplies from the population in the city of Beren, on the basis of individual criminal responsibility for ordering the commission, as stipulated under Article 23, Clause B, and Article 23, Clause 3B of the Rome Statute, under paragraph 21, the accused ordered Unit 50 to use artillery fire to seal one of the 2 remaining exits, hence leading to the request of situation in the city of Beren. This was also observed under paragraph 2. He also further, under paragraph 35, launched an attack on the convoy, wounding 8 human personnel, and all these acts were against Article 3 of the Geneva Convention.
Who launched the attack under paragraph 34?
Under paragraph
34.
Under paragraph 34, it was Unit 52, but it was under the command of Colonel Red. Which command?
Where are you saying it was under the command of
The reason why I'm saying that it was under the command, these units cannot do anything except if it is posted to the commander or if the commander accepts. That's why I'm saying it was him who launched. It was an indirect.
Where do you see the commander saying that?
If it may please this honorable court once again, I'm Ngobi Ashrof, appearing as a lead counsel on the defense panel. If it may please this honorable court, I crave silence.
You should be reminded this is not a debate.
On the defense side. Your Excellency. Your Excellencies, the defense is going to distribute the 25 minutes which has been given to this honorable court as follows. Me as a lead counsel, I'm going to use 7 minutes to give the facts of the case, giving the laws applicable, establishing an armed conflict.
7 minutes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. And classifying the armed conflict. Then my co-counsel, Tobo Richard, will use 5 minutes to defend our client on count 1. My co-counsel, Paul Regan, will use 5 minutes to defend our client on count 2. And then my co-counsel, I beg to repeat. My co-counsel, Bob Ismail, will use 5 minutes to defend our client on count 2. Count 2. 5 minutes. And then lastly, my co-counsel, Paulo Regan, will use 5 minutes to defend our client on count 3. Your Excellencies.
I am Togo Richard, co-counsel, appearing for defense. To resolve count 1, I beg to proceed if it may please this honorable court.
Proceed.
Before I proceed further, Your Excellencies, I want to bring it to your attention that the lead counsel from the prosecution side failed to show us clear and to prosecute our client so clearly about count 1. I would like to bring that to your attention. I proceed further on count 1. Count 1 is talking about whether Colonel Alexander Rivia is criminally responsible, individually responsible, as in Article 23, Clause 25, Clause 3b. When you see Article 25, Clause 3b, it's talking about individual criminal responsibility. So I went ahead and I talked about Article 8, Clause 2, B, Roman number 4 of the elements of crime of Rome Statute. When you see Article 8, Clause 2B, Roman number 4, it brings out the elements that the prosecution is supposed to prove. I relate this to Article 60 of Additional Protocol 2 that talks about the presumption of innocence. Article 6.2 of the Additional Protocol 2 says that the person is presumed to be innocent until proven guilty, and on that matter, it is the duty of the prosecution to prove our client criminally responsible beyond reasonable doubt, which we fail to note. When you see the elements,
Counsel, that test is not for you to arrange. That test is for court to arrange. You stick to what you're supposed to.
when you see the elements of this crime under Article 8.2b, Roman number 4 of elements of crime of homicide.
Defending my client on count 3. Aye.
Can you read out the count?
Whether Colonel Alexander Rivia is criminally responsible for commission of crimes under Article 25.3a of the Rome Statute.
Proceed. It's still hanging. That one is the basis on which we are finding him criminal.
Yes.
But what law did he exactly violate?
Prosecution claims that he violated the law of issuing no quota.
Okay.
What?
No quota.
No quota, you mean to say? Under Article 8.2b of 8.2b, that is paragraph 12 of the Rome Statute. What do you understand by no quota?
This is an order that prohibits leaving no survivors.
Counsel, are you submitting on all elements? Are you submitting on all elements of that count?
Yes, because
This crime has elements. Are you submitting on all the elements?
yes.
Proceed to the element.
There are basically 5 elements. If I may proceed, looking at Article 4 of the Additional Protocol 2, that ensures the fundamental guarantees, that is the safety and the safety of the civilians and the civilian population. We see that Colonel Alexander Rivia took all the precautionary measures and all the humanitarian measures to ensure that the persons are in safe custody. They are not being subjected to any harm or any termination of life.
Do you know what a no quota is?
Yes.
Do you know how the IHL treats people referred to as host the combatant? Host the combatant.
No, I'm not against that.
So these people include soldiers who surrender.
Yes.
And here is your client issuing a no quota.
Yes.
And you are telling us your client observed all the principles of IHL.
Yes.
Do you know the principle called humanity?
Yes.
And he is issuing, in case the people of RLF had surrendered, they were still going to be killed, would he have observed the principle of humanity?
When I give reference to paragraph 20 of the facts at hand,
First of all, what is a no code?
this is an order that prohibits, it stops any commander or any issue. It all captured in brief, it prohibits any order that leaves no survivors. And we see our commander ensuring that the order should not be. This honorable court, for purposes of record, Buga Ismail Swal.
Beg your pardon?
Buga Ismail.
Buga.
Yes, Buga Ismail Swal.
Don't close. Open that door.
Echo Council on the defense side.
The what? The co-counsel.
I'm here to resolve on count two.
Are you a counsel? Because you're saying you're a co-counsel.
Okay, proceed.
Your Excellencies, in response to count two, whereby on our client there is an allegation whether our client, Colonel Zandarabia, is criminally responsible for war crime of attacking personnel, installations, materials, or vehicles involved in humanitarian missions or peacekeeping, which is under Article 82B3 of element under Article 82B3 of the elements of crime to Rome Statute.
Counsel, are you submitting on all elements?
Pardon?
Are you submitting on all the elements?
No.
So go straight to the elements.
Honorable Court and Your Excellencies, our client on count two had tried to radio call Lieutenant Mates at Unit 52 consulting whether there were 8 vehicles of Red Cross with the signs. This is provided under Article 12 of Additional Protocol 2, which provides for distinctive emblem. Article 12 of Additional Protocol 2, which provides for distinctive emblem. When you look at the conversation our client made with the commander at Unit 52, the commander at Unit 52 was unable to give a clear feedback to our client concerning his inquiry on the signs. Under Article 12 of Additional Protocol 2.
Proceed.
Which gives that, or which states that